Yo, just a quick drive by here. Let's do a quick drive by. See what we got going on. Like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Didn't have too much for all these games, but like I said, just a quick drive by and give you guys a quick and little insight on what I'm thinking about. Not too much for this Detroit game here. If I had to take one, it would probably be the St. Louis Cardinals. So I lean towards the Cardinals there. The Cubs definitely don't have a side in this one. If I lean towards, if I had a side, I would lean towards the Cubs. Hap, Hap is one of my favorite bats, and I like the lefties. Actually, lefties versus both of these pitchers. Because I was doing a little bit of stuff for my fantasy, so couldn't talk off the lefties for both of these pitchers here, and hey, man, can I fix this? Shit. Video filters. Let me see. Let me fix this real fast. Nope. And I think that's a little better right there. My fault, guys. I think that's a little better. Let me wait. Damn. The lighting is off. I'll just leave it like that. We'll take off this fucking hat. I can do that too. My fault, guys. Um, yeah. So it didn't Solaire. He's somebody you can look at as well. Okay. So probably Solaire and Hap. You know. Yeah. If I take a batch from that, Colorado Rockies and New York Mets here. I'm only looking at a couple batches. Probably going to be Nemo, Diaz, and Alonso. So they have that. New York Yankees here. Herman at Tampa Bay, Rasmus on the mound, and I don't know, man. It's gonna be Tampa Bay Rays or nothing for me in this spot if I bet it, but I'm leaning towards not betting it. I like Yandy Diaz in this spot here. Herman though, Herman he's been doing good lately, man. So let's see what we're looking like for Herman, man. The K's, this team, but I mean they rank 19 striking out versus right hand pitching, but they will strike out. You given a good day. Herman his strikeout sitting at 5.5. I don't think I'll be getting there because I probably won't. Don't feel the need to, but he's hit this number 5 of his last 6 games. I had to point that out. Rasmussen, he's been up and down and up and down. I don't know if I want to get there. I was looking at the outs for Rasmussen sitting at 17.5. He's only 2 to 6 to this number here, even though this lineup is watered down. So I got to lean towards the over outs for him. I'm gonna lean towards the over outs for him because this lineup is kind of watered down. He's 3 of 6 to his walk numbers in that 1.5. So the parlay piece, earned runs. He's been getting hit lately. 9 against Houston, 9 against Chicago White Sox. So I mean, hits allowed and then the earned runs. He's 3 of 6 to this number at 1.5. So those are some things that you could look at there. All right. I don't know. I got a little time to figure it out. Minnesota Twins at Cleveland Guardians here. What I did was I was leaning towards Allen's K's here. That's what it was. So it's an itty bitty lean. I want to pull the trigger so bad. His strikeouts. So right now they got it misconstrued right here because he first of all they got him pitching for Tampa Bay. No, he pitches for Cleveland. So then I had lately I have filtered it out. Minnesota will strike out here and there. I mean, uh, Minnesota will strike out here and there, but I had it filtered out. Left hand pitching last month and no 2 weeks, and they've been showing the ability to strike out a little bit more. at a 28.8% right now, and it's only 104 pitch plate appearances, but it's just something to look at on the books. His strikeout prop, Allen strikeout prop is juiced up. Not, I wouldn't say. Well, what is it? Minus 130, minus 132. So it's favored to the over. So if you think the Cleveland Guardians can win, then you could probably look at a player performance double. You can probably get what, 5 strikeouts to the win at plus 135. I don't know who's going to win this game. Then you got Gray on the other side. I didn't have anything to decide for Gray. Did I put anything for? Nope. Did I do anything on DraftKings? Nope. So it's a lean. It's a lean right there. Lean strikeouts over for Gray. I mean for Logan Allen there in the Minnesota game. Let's keep it moving. Toronto Blue Jays and Pittsburgh Pirates. We got Berrios and Oviedo on the mound. I don't too much want anything to do with both of these pitchers here. Left-handed bats. I was looking outside of the usual suspects. I think both left-handed bats on both sides are in some decent spots here. So couldn't talk you off the over here as well. All right. Chicago White Sox and Cincinnati Reds. We got over under 9.5. Clevenger on the mound, Lodolo on the mound here and at what's that? Great American Park. This is a park that can produce runs. Okay, so man, and then Cincinnati rolling out a lefty. Now Chicago White Sox supposed to be good versus lefties. For the last 2 years that has been the theory, but as of right now, looking at the numbers, they haven't been that good. All right, but this park can produce runs. A ton of bats are showing out really, really good for me. So I like the bats here, okay, on both sides of the ball. Tim Anderson, stolen base candidate. Lodolo, his strikeouts are sitting at 5.5. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna take it on PrizePicks here. Lodolo, I'm gonna take it on PrizePicks at 6 there. And I'm gonna live with the consequences on price on DraftKings. I might do a same game. I mean, might do a parlay. I'm thinking of parlaying this up, so I got to sit in the bet slip here on DraftKings at a minus 165. So, or doing the same game parlay and probably adding something with that. But that's what I'm looking at for this game here. Couldn't talk you off the over for this one here. If these bats get to hitting, then it might lean over. Oakland Athletics as Kansas City Warriors. We got an over under 10.5 in this spot. I don't have a side in this one here. I like a ton of bats here. Rooker, it's a ton of bats here. So I probably would only look to this game for bats. Might stack up 2 bad teams in my fantasy DFS lineup or something like that, but I'm not betting on this game. Milwaukee Brewers at San Francisco Giants here. We got an over under 8.5 in this spot. We got Cobb on the mound. We got Ray on the mound. I was looking at Ray strikeout. I probably won't get there, but on PrizePicks, you can get Ray strikeout at 4. You can get a push. His line, a lot of books are sitting at 3.5 for his strikeouts. He's only 2 or 4 to this number, but the only thing I can give him the benefit of the doubt is that San Francisco, they're striking out the most in the league versus right-hand pitching. So if you want to slide him in on something, then be my guest. On certain books, he's slid up to 4.5 right now at really good plus money, but I'm not going there. It's just a lot of fishy shit going on with that situation. It's out sitting at 16.5. He's only hit this once. The walks, he's 2 or 4 to that number. Hits allowed, and then the earned runs, he's 2 or 4 to his earned runs. On the other side, you got Alex Cobb. Well, his case is sitting at 5.5. Milwaukee, they sit around the middle of the pack and strike out, so they will strike out. I could talk about the 5.5 if you want to get there. He's 4 or 6 to that number. Outs, he's 2 or 6 to that number. Walks, he's been doing great in the walk category. Hits allowed. His line is sitting at 7.5. His line is sitting at 7.5. Man, he's been giving up hits, which lead me to earned runs. He's only given up 2.5 earned runs. He only given up 3 earned runs once this season. So that's Alex Cobb for you in a nutshell. All right, don't have a side in this one. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not gonna be throwing out sides like that. Um, Baltimore Orioles at Atlanta Braves here. We got an over under 8 in this spot, and I can't. Hey, it's Strider. What else do you want me to say? Okay, what else do you want me to say, man? So I took it a stab. It's not an official play, but I played it. I played the strikeouts here at 8.5. I took them up to 10. So there you have that. I mean, it's nothing, none. You know, he's 5 or 6 to this number on the season. The numbers don't support him going over. I can look at his walks. I was looking at his walks. I couldn't talk you off his walks to over at minus 117. That looks like a good, a good play there. So either you can take the strikeouts or you could take his walks. I think that's a pretty good number right there. A 1.5. He's 5 or 6 to this number. So there you have that. All right. Um. His outs, I can't go with his outs because I mean he's hit this number once, but 18.5, I just don't want to do that. So there you have that. Um, bats I like here is always every time versus a righty, I look at Olsen and Acuna. Okay. Boston Red Sox and Philadelphia Phillies. A ton of bats grade out well for me. This one here. So I'm looking at the over here. All right. I'm leaning towards the over. A ton of bats on both sides grade out well for me. It's just that. All right. Washington Nationals and Arizona Diamondbacks here. A few things I want to lane in this one here. We got an over under 9.5, as you can see. Washington Nationals, we got Gore on the mound, we got Henry on the mound, and Henry will give up some hits. Gore, I guess, this Washington Nationals team, they can be very, very pesky. I couldn't talk you off neither one of these here. If you want to get with Washington or Arizona, I couldn't talk off neither one of them. Like I said, Washington could get really, really, really pesky. You got Henry on the mound. Here's a guy. His strikeout prop sitting at 3.5 in certain spots. Hasn't got there for that. He only played 2 games. His outs set, and I wouldn't even look at his outs right now. He's 1 for 2 to this walks here. I couldn't talk you off of that. This Washington team will walk. I can see them getting to 2 walks to Henry, and then earned runs. He's hit his earned runs number in both games here. Okay, and then Mackenzie Gore on the other side. His hits, his walks is what I'm going to end up doing in the parlay piece. His walks is sitting at, I mean, he's 100% to his walk, sit at 1.5 at minus 183. You can get that on PrizePicks. I mean, on DraftKings. Kenzie Gore is at minus 185 for a parlay piece. If you're looking for something to parlay something up, he's 100% to that number. I'm gonna keep on riding it. All right. So that's what I'm looking at there. Now his K's, I don't think I want to wrestle with his K's. He's 5 or 6 to this number, going up against this Arizona team who don't strike out much, but they middling, a little bit, but I don't think I want to worry with it, man. But he is 5 or 6 to that number, 5.5. I couldn't talk you off of it if you wanted to go there. And the last game that I got something for is this Los Angeles Dodgers game. You got May on the mound, you got Snell on the mound here. And what I was looking at here, I was looking at the outs for Dustin May. I was looking at him. I don't know if I'm gonna get there. I'm just looking at his outs. His outs are sitting at 15.5 at a minus 130. He's 5 or 6 to this number. Okay. Blake Snell on the other hand, I was looking at what's I looking at his earned runs? Yeah, at a parlay piece at at 1 point, the over under sitting at 1.5. He's 100% to this number going up against the Dodgers. It's a parlay piece that I don't mind taking. Okay, at minus 185. So those are some plays that I'm looking at. You can find these plays on DraftKings. Some of them might pop out on PrizePicks and other books. FanDuel doesn't have a lot of these props, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Peace.